All right, building a little bit of a gap. Oh, another one in the wall. Alright guys, hello and welcome to another race video. So today we're jumping back in iRacing in the AMG GT4 around what you guys know to be one of my favourite circuits, Road Atlanta. Now we raced around here for the Make-A-Wish Foundation Race for Wishes or Drive for Wishes a couple of months ago. Did a big, my first endurance race, big endurance race. Yeah, had some pretty good results there. So it is a relatively strong track for me. That said, I am punching above my weight today. We are in a top split race with a higher strength of field than my current iRating. So we'll see how we go. Qualified in 7th on the grid. So yeah, hopefully we can go forwards rather than backwards, but we'll just have to give it our best shot. And there's a lot of people racing today being the Easter weekend, so I think it's going to be more closely matched than we might normally see in any single split. So it should make for some nice, exciting racing. But before we get started, firstly, big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, IRACING Sim Sports. Now, if you haven't already seen, at the moment they've got a pretty awesome Easter special running, 20% off a lot of their sim racing gear. So check them out via the link down in the description below. And thanks again to IRACING Sim Sports for sponsoring today's video. So 15-minute race. This track doesn't really give you much of a break. You do get a bit of a break down this back straight, but the rest of the time you are pretty much flat out, and if you make a mistake down the hill, you're going to pay for it for half the lap. So we'll see how we go. Make sure we get away nice and cleanly here as well, on the right side of the track for turn 1 at least. But it can be a little bit chaotic here with people braking before the final turn down the hill. So we'll just have to see when the leader decides to take off.
Okay, well, here we go.
There we go.
Go!
Looks like we're pretty clear around at the moment.
On your left, clear left.
All right, we've survived turn 1. Maximum concentration. Okay. In a bit of a Porsche sandwich at the moment.
Okay. We can build something from this. The next car is Aruju, car number 7, and their rating is 3.1.
Cold tyres. Spinner there.
Turn 7. We think it might be Martinez.
Just got to keep it super smooth, and I think we'll do okay today. Pretty confident around this circuit. And pretty consistent as well. So where are we sitting at the moment? 6th? 6th or 7th still. A little bit cold on the tyres there still. Understeered a little bit more than I wanted to into the chicane there. Covering off the inside line.
P6.
All right, we've got to catch these guys back up. They can't waste too much time defending here.
Okay, well, don't let this guy distract you.
Love that section. All right, building a little bit of a gap. Oh, another one in the wall. Don't spin out into the track. Up to 5th. Smoothly back onto the gas. What's the gap behind now? Still 0.5 of a second. My first sector was pretty horrendous though, so I'm hoping we can catch these guys back up here, not have to waste too much time defending. Try and break in the right spot this time. That's better. Now the guy behind is under pressure, which helps us.
P5.
All the time he's under pressure, it helps me. .8 behind, 1.2 in front now, so let's just focus on catching these two ahead. .7 behind. I feel like I've got him covered as long as I can not make any mistakes. Whether or not I can catch the two ahead, maybe go for a third place, a podium, we'll see. Give it my best shot. Trying to use all of the circuit.
Fastest lap for Sarah, 124.27. The leader has just done a 124.44. You've just done a 125.38.
So we're still about a second off the pace of the really fast guys out front, but I expected that, oh, we've got a back marker. This could make things spicy. Oh, good, he's getting out of the way. Thank you.
Clear right.
Legend, that's what we like to see. They're not obliged to do that, but it's always appreciated.
Okay, well, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Catching.
The gap behind is now 0.9.
0.9 behind and 0.9 in front. We've got Neville in the BMW behind us now, though. He's gotten past Nick, and he is car number 5, so he's quick. He might catch me. We'll have to see. I don't want to defend too aggressively here and lose touch with these guys in front. But we have fallen victim before to not making it hard for somebody that I thought was a lot quicker than me, and then it turned out that they weren't that much quicker than me, so I'm going to learn from that lesson as well. Keep it smooth. He is catching me slightly, but not at a massive rate of knots, so I think we're okay. Not going to worry about him too much and just focus on the back of this Porsche. .1, so he has pulled out a little bit of a gap on me again. Probably a little bit too fixated on my mirrors, I think. Oh, he was quick through there. He was very quick through there. All right, let's see.
Use all the track, force him to find the gap.
I'm trying. Thought he might get a run on me there, but wasn't to be. Decent exit. Mirrors full of BMW right now. Unfortunately, we are losing a little bit to the cars in front now, which is what I didn't want to have happen. There it is.
Left side. Clear left.
Rammed into me. That's one way of getting past.
Oh, Will. Come on, mate. Defend your position. Halfway home. Fuel looks good. 6th place.
Don't know how much damage I have. The car feels a little bit unstable now, but it could just be the tyres overheating slightly from having to jam on the brakes
the guy
there.
ahead of us is Mole, car number 5, A licence, and their rating
It definitely is
4.1.
unstable, but he's probably got damage on the front too. So let's see what happens here. Gotta watch this Porsche behind me too.
Sarah, car number 2, is now in the lead.
He's in the suck zone there. Whoop.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Come on, keep pushing. Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Car left. Hold your line.
Oh
Hold your
boy.
line.
8 incident points now. We've got 4 for
Still
that.
there. Hold your line. Clear left.
6th place. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your
come
focus.
Clear right.
Your lap time was at 127.31. Nicely done.
Oh boy, man. This is a close battle. I'm surprised they got 4 incident points for that little love tap mid-corner there, but whatever. Well, gives us something to have a look at in the replay at least anyway. Spicy old race. I was expecting this. I knew it was going to be a good one. All right, we've got to get back after Neville here. The car's feeling okay again now. I think it was just slightly overheated tyres.
Okay, well,
Let him on the inside
just
here.
keep it smooth, no mistakes. That last lap was at 125.90. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Oh, we got another one coming out of the pits. That's not what we want right now. He is all over me. Next guy behind him's caught up too.
The guy in front is 1 lap behind.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold
Is he
your
still
line.
there? Must be.
Still there.
Got this Merc on our outside too. He's gonna...
Hold your line.
Oh no!
Clear left.
What happened there? I just got rammed. Something happened behind it. It turned me into him.
You have 12 incident points.
Oh, that sucks. Where's the other guy? Did he
On
get
your
put into the
left.
fence?
Still there. Clear left. Left side.
He must have got put into the fence
Hold
there.
your
I
line.
got turned. And it must
Clear
have
left.
pushed him off. Who is this guy that's just car number 1 just barging his way past there?
Just 2
He
minutes
hit me
left,
from
2
behind and
minutes to
turned
go.
me into that other guy. Oh man, I knew this was going to be a spicy race. That was just unnecessary though. Anyway, we'll have a look at the replay. That's going to be an off-track. Man, there's so many incident points.
Calm down. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Car in front is.
Oh, it's so frustrating because you're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to leave space,
7.3.
and then you just get barged into somebody like that. Anyway, we'll have a look at the replay. Certainly a spicy race though. Where are we now? 7th again? Yeah. That's unfortunate.
There's an incident in turn 7. Looks like it's Anderson.
Coming onto the final lap now. Definitely got some damage now too, unfortunately. Just gonna have to nurse it home. We were having such a nice clean race up to that point, and then all hell broke loose. Yeah, very unstable turning to the right now. And the left. Definitely interested to have a look at those incidents though on the replay. That was, it's one of those things that often you end up having to eat your words when you watch it back, but I feel like, I mean, obviously that first one I just got rammed. That last one there though, I don't know whether there was some netcode or whether I did drift across to the side or whether I did just get turned. It certainly felt like I got turned because the car just suddenly lurched to the left, but we'll see what the replay shows. I can only sort of tell you what I felt from the driver's seat for now, so we'll have a look, but definitely a disappointing finish. I thought at one point we might be on for a podium there, but wasn't to be. I just hope I didn't drift to the left trying to defend and squeeze him off, but I don't think I did. We'll have a look at the replay and see, but certainly an entertaining one. Let's jump in and take a look at the replay now.
Okay, that's the finish.
Okay, so I am the boosted media AMG in the middle of your screen. We're just going to quickly run through the replay here, just the key moments, starting off with the start of the race. You can see the Porsche alongside me did hang back quite a bit on the start here. And yeah, kind of threw things out a little bit, but I think he was probably just trying to get that initial launch. Often people will hit the brakes at the start, and then people at the front will hit the brakes, and that means the guys at the back can come charging through. You see that happen quite often, particularly on this circuit, but everybody was pretty sensible here. Have a look on the outside there, the inside becoming the outside. I was just trying to hold a really clean line through there, leave space wherever I could, just to try and avoid an incident. Yeah, nothing really happened on lap 1 for me, other than just that car going off on the grass there. The first big incident was the guy that crashed right here on the inside wall. So let's have a look and see exactly what happened there. All right, so coming down the hill and back up around the left-hander. What's happened here? He's missed the apex there, run wide onto the gravel, bounced. Oh, okay, he actually hit the outside wall. Oh, he did well to keep it on the inside there. I don't know how much that was intentional, but yeah, I mean, it's very rare you see people actually hit that outside wall. Normally they kind of just, they spin out and then go spearing towards the inside. But yeah, that was a bit of a strange one. Anyway, let's move on. All right, so this was where Neville gave me that tap in the backside. Now, he did apologize after the race. He said that his braking marker was later than mine and he just didn't expect me to hit the brakes so early. So, I mean, I'm certainly not going to accuse him of lying. So let's have a look at what actually happened here and, yeah, see what happened. It was very nice of him to apologize, though. So I'm on the brakes. Yeah, I think that's pretty clean cut there. It's obviously not malicious. Let's have a look quickly at his onboard as well, but it's absolutely not malicious there. He wasn't even trying to overtake me there, I don't think. All right, so up over the crest. Now, normally if he was going to go for an overtake, I would have expected him to move across. You can see I was anticipating and I kind of started to move across a little bit there, but yeah, it's definitely, I don't think he was even attempting an overtake there. He was just not expecting me to brake as early as I did. So I appreciate the apology there, and yeah, it's definitely nothing malicious there at all. Let's move on to that last incident now, where Nick unfortunately got sent into the wall. All right, so far chase on Lucas here. You can see me and Nick battling up ahead, or Nick and I should say. Now let's just see how aggressive he was in the lead up as well. So he's catching us at this point. He's car number 1. Obviously, he'd started the race early on, so he wasn't one of these guys that just starts at the back and causes chaos. I want to make that very clear. But let's have a look at how this played out. So, gives me a little bit of a tap there. I actually didn't notice that, so maybe that's just a netcode thing, but you can see he's already being pretty aggressive here. How exactly did this play out? So, I'm leaving a little bit of space there, not quite a car's width, and it's hard to say there whether Nick had started to move in or whether he was already, you know, being moved by the other car and pushing him in. Let's have another look at that in slow motion. All right, so what I'm interested in seeing here is, was there a car's width there? I was trying to make sure I left Nick enough space and probably left a little bit more room than I needed to, kind of almost invited Lucas through, but there isn't a car's width there. Now, at what point, I think that Nick started to move out before there was any contact, but of course, the netcode in the replay could potentially be telling a slightly inaccurate story there, but I mean, I think it's safe to say that Lucas was being very aggressive there. So I've just rewound it back to driving down the hill. I want to have a look at his onboard here and just see exactly how aggressive he was being in the lead up here. Nothing really untoward there. It's reasonable to attempt to overtake on the inside here. Nick actually did a really good job there, braking very late. And I was a little bit, I didn't want to run out wide into Nick there, which is why I was a little bit compromised mid-corner, which would have been why I got the tap. Well, let's have a look here. I mean, obviously he's had no intention of lifting off or braking or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, at this point I would have backed out or I would have gone the other side. Neither Nick or I, from what I can see here, really deviated from our lines. I think he was just trying to wedge through the middle, barge his way through the middle there in a gap that didn't really exist. If we'd been closer together, he wouldn't have even tried. So, you know, maybe you could argue that I almost invited him through there. Maybe Nick, you could say, could have moved across as well. But at the end of the day, he made the decision to try and barge his way through the middle there, and it cost Nick the race and compromised my result as well. So, yeah, disappointing. But anyway, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and let's take a look now at the race results. All right, so strength of field of 2,600. You can see I got plus 61 on my iRating. iRating's back up to about 2,300-ish now. So back where I sort of probably deserve to be on raw pace. I haven't been racing all that often, admittedly, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, look, pace-wise here, we started the race in 7th, finished the race in 7th as well. So yeah, we were, you know, after all that drama, we ended up exactly where we started, but not the same cars around us, of course. Lap time-wise, at 125.3-ish was my best, 125.4. 124.3 or 124.2 was the fastest lap of the race. So just over a second slower than the really fast guys here. He's got a iRating of over 7,000 though, so you would expect him to be a little bit quicker. I feel like my pace was okay. A little bit more rusty than I was when we did the Make-A-Wish race a couple of months ago now, but I didn't do a whole bunch of practice going into this. I just didn't simply have time to do it. So I was pretty happy with the pace I had overall. You can see relative pace to the cars around us. We were, you know, pretty close, so nothing really to complain about there. Lucas, his fastest lap was a 124.6, so he was quite a bit quicker, as you can see there. But that is it for today's race video. So leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you sub to the channel, of course, as well, so you don't miss out on future videos. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you in the next one. Bye.